Oh, sorry. It's okay. Here you go.
Alright, so Dragonzord versus Q-Rex, who would win?
Defend that.
What do you guys think?
Q-Rex. Oh, exactly. You guys know better than me.
Dragonzord.
Okay, if you're going for Dragonzord, let's hear you. Go ahead. What was the other one? T-Rex. Q-Rex. Let's hear Q-Rex. Mighty Morphin.
Q-Rex getting sometime and stuff like that.
I've been in middle school, kind of watching it since I was in 5. I also watched the movie when it first came on, guys, and I've seen a couple of other conventions too, even at the first Morphicon. My question is actually for the whole panel. Obviously, you guys do table reads and you guys get the script in advance. I gotta know what are some of your favorite lines from the script, and what are some lines you're like, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, Steve, was that like Rock Wants to Have Fun a line you love, or was that one you like, I had to tell you to say?
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, by the time I got there, they didn't have table reads. They just handed us the little scripts they called sides. They put them on our door before we go change in the morning, and we look at the scripts. So I never even read the scripts actually. I just read the sides, and that's what I got to. That's what I had to say for the day.
And they never gave me a whole script. I never got a whole script. I was like, I didn't even get the script before I got there. So, you know, I was in my dressing room. They always call me at 5:30. You guys got to come in. Like
No, I didn't. He got to come in late.
Yeah, but I'm sitting there at 5:30 trying to learn my lines. That was basically it.
My favorite line was always, you want Boogie with the bear? And then I was always refusing, because like when I first came on, they could tell you, they were always like, yeah, that's right. And I was like, she's not going to talk like that. She doesn't have to be like, yeah, fight the power. Yeah, that's right. So I didn't do those lines. I didn't make them change it. I was like, Aisha doesn't have to be like the, you know, stereotypical. So.
I think some of my favorite lines were when we were jumping into the Megazords, and it was like, Zach here, ready to rock. Zach here, let's teach this something, a lesson, whatever. I always had some cool lines. I was like, oh, I got to be, you know, like Corky.
I had some favorite episodes. I know that wasn't asked, but I had some favorite episodes. I know one of the first episodes, they had asked me a little bit about my background, like what I did athletically and things like that. So one of my first episodes was I was playing baseball. I used to play baseball. Yay! And so I had a lot of fun doing that. And when I got a chance to sing, they heard me singing in the, I think inside of my room. And so they built an episode around that. So I had a lot of fun. And then I got to sing opera with Jason. He didn't want to do it, but we had so much fun. We had a little braid then. Like this, and his braid would go ding, ding, ding. Oh, we had a lot of fun.
During the pilot, there was this one scene, and I yell out to one of the bad guys, leave her alone, because he's attacking the Pink Ranger. And he comes over to me and he says, are you going to make me, little girl? And my favorite part was looking at him and saying, uh-huh. Of course I beat him. Yeah.
I think one of my favorite lines is actually from the movie. Ivan Ooze is like, when Jason Frank goes, we're the Power Rangers. And he goes, oh wait, where's my autograph?
Hi, I have a question for Walt. Whenever you did your dancing, was it always train, or did they say, all right, Walt, the floor's all yours, do whatever you want?
Actually, it was kind of like exactly what you said. It was like, all right, well, there's going to be a dance scene here because nobody can teach me how to dance, man. And hip hop keto was my own thing. So we had a stunt coordinator who would come in and kind of go over some kicks and punches and kind of choreograph the fights. But when it came to me, it was like, well, you got to dance. So eventually what happened was they would just kind of, for the dance sequences, they would say, all right, there's a dance sequence here in the command center. You're going up against Alpha or whatever, and I would just come up with something. They gave me some music to dance to. I would put it together and work it out. So most of the time it was in blood.
That's awesome.
Actually, I got one question and a statement to say to you guys. First, I'll say the statement. I've been watching the series since 1993 up to 2010. And I gotta say, once a Ranger, always a Ranger. If they would ever plan to do a third movie, would any of you consider coming back as your character?
I would do it if these guys did it. I mean, I think it would be cool only if, you know, we all came back and did it. I think if it was just like one here, one there, and it was kind of pieced together, I wouldn't want to do it that way. But if everybody was like down for it, then absolutely.
Considering that I didn't do the series, but I did the pilot, we made that wrong choice. Absolutely, I would.
If it was sad. I'm kidding. Yes, I would. It would be fun. Yeah, I would.
If I got hazard pay.
As long as there was a little bit more blood and a little bit more violence. Like Dark Knight, you know what I'm saying? Like a Dark Knight, something dark, like Dark Power Rangers. Let me kick someone in the head. I don't want to smile when I fight, you know. Dark Banana. Other than that,